Hey YouTube family!
What's happening, Daryl?
What's happening is a leaking sink and we've fixed it 3 times already and it's still leaking and I've had it.
Should I put a hat on?
No, because I couldn't do anything to my hair.
What's going on, everyone? Garth here from Arky Salvage. We are resellers and we used to put videos out on YouTube quite a bit and we're kind of getting interested in that again, but it sounds like a very annoying sound in the background, and that's because the sink in the kitchen we have fixed multiple times. I replaced the little things inside there with different shapes and sizes. The current ones are the arthritis version, so you don't have to turn the thing off. For whatever reason, now that's turned off as hard as we can at the moment. For whatever reason, you know, whether the valve seat's damaged or I'm not sure what's going on. It just refuses to stay fixed. It'll be good for a couple weeks and then goes again. And we're actually having the same problem in other parts of the house, so I don't know what's going on, whether everything's wearing out at once or you know, what the problem is. But I'm going to take it apart. I'll go show you what's happening right now, and then I'll take it apart again and see if I can see what's going on. And this episode is going to be us trying to fix the MF sink. Or just fix the sink, I suppose, maybe we'll say. All right, anyway, let's have a look. As you can see, that's not fun. So, at the moment, we've been trying to make a little waterfall so it doesn't annoy us while we're in the house, but even that still. So that's as hard as we can turn it off. And yeah, it was good for about a week again. And now I just bought these ones. We've tried the bulb-shaped ones. We've tried the metal ones with the just the plastic. We've tried a few, and I have used the tool that does. I'll show it in a minute. That cleans up the end. So I guess we're going to turn the water off and see if I can see what's going on here. I'm hoping I don't have to replace the whole thing. Okay, so we turn the water off. Just going to get drain the line as best I can here. They've even gotten, the parts even gotten stiff, so we just replaced the actual mechanism that lives down in here in the shower. I may have to replace that as well, but well, that's taking a long time to clear out, isn't it? Well, while that's doing that, let's take these off. I'm going to use one of these tools here. They're easy enough to find at the hardware store. And just find the right size and take those out. I'll be back with you in a second. Alright, once you break that, I just use a screwdriver to run through. You're going to get some water coming out. Show you the one we put in there last time. It's probably all roached now. Oh wow, look at that. This is what's happened. So that was a round bulb. So these were the arthritis types. My goodness, look what's, because we've had to turn this thing off so hard just to get it to stop leaking. It's actually completely deformed the part. Wow. Okay. So somehow I can't actually see down in there because of the water. I'm not actually going to be able to tell, but I did have my, tell you what, a bit of paper towel here. Let's see if we can get enough water out of the line so I can actually get a light in there and see what is going on. Alright. Can't really tell. I'm going to mess around with it. There's a tool that threads into here that has sorry, this isn't really necessarily meant to be a instruction. That's very smooth. There's a little sharp edge. I can feel it with my finger. There's a little sharp edge. So if you're having trouble, you know, and I've got the water up, but I'm still having a hard time seeing in there. Just maybe try feeling around, and I can feel this little tiny edge here that maybe is actually acting like a saw or some sort of abrasive that's damaging the seal over time. So let me take this other one out, and I'll see if I can clean it up a bit, and if we can actually get a look at that. And if not, I'll try to get that tool back on it to see if I can take that little burr off. Okay, well, I got the other part out, and you can see right away a huge difference between the two as to what's happened. Now, like I said, these are the arthritis varieties, and they come in a dome shape, and they're actually a lot softer than they are now when you get them. But you can see the shape of that one and how smooth the face of it is there versus the shape of this one. And it's all chattered along that edge. So every time you turn that off hard, you're just carving a gouge into the seal. And I got some water out of it. Let's see if I can see. Plain as day, damaged valve seat. That's the problem. So I will have to look and call the plumber on Monday to see if I can get a new valve seat or whether I have to replace this part. So if you're having trouble like we are, then that could well be the issue. If I look at the other one, doesn't look nearly as bad. Anyway, we'll get these new ones in, and hopefully that'll last long enough to get a plumber in, and we'll have to get this fixed. If I can pull this out and fix it myself, I will save us some money. But meantime, we'll get that out and in and back together, and I'll show you hopefully a sink that'll work for a week or two. All right, well, the water pressure's back on. Let's give it a test. That closes nice. Very tight, so this is very tight to open. What's going on here now? That's as far as I can open that. Something's not right there at all. No, it only goes... Okay, so I think regardless of the seal, I think that actual part has to be fixed as well. Interesting. All right, well, I guess we're calling the plumber, but that'll work for today. Thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll have some reselling content out soon.